All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is a continuation of the notes from today. Please make sure that you have them in your notes, so continue them on your regular notes that you took in class. And remember, right below is a pause button. If I'm speaking too quickly and you're not getting the words down, feel free to pause the notes. Okay, so let's look at the next example. The difference of 7 and the quotient of a number in 9. Well, we don't know what that number is, so we can give it a letter. We've been using x, but you can use any number you want. So we can say, let y equal a number. If you use the letter y, make sure you use your y in your variable expression. So the difference of 7 and this word and means that the next two parts are connected. The difference of the number 7, so 7, and the word difference means subtract. The difference of 7 and the quotient of a number and 9. The quotient of a number and 9 are one thing. So that's the quotient of a number and 9. And that's your final answer. You can't bring any of that together. Get the next one. The product of a number and 8 increased by the number cubed. The product of a number and 8. That and should be a symbol for you that those are going to belong together. So product means times, increased means plus, and I kind of pull these apart when I'm writing the problem in my homework. And remember, you do have to write out the word problems in your homework. The product of a number and 8 increased by the number cubed. First thing is that we don't know what the number is, so let's give it a variable. And look what I did up here. I told you to use y and I used x. Let's change that to y. Okay. I'm going to use x for most of these because I'm used to using x. Let's let x equal a number. The product of a number and 8. So the product of a number and 8. It sounds like it should look like that, but x8 should look weird to you. But you're never going to see that in a algebra book. So it would be 8x increased by the same number, x cubed. Next one. 7 times the sum of a number and 11. That word and means that you need to put the sum of a number and 11 is one thing. That and should really be a big hint to you. Let's let x equal a number. 7 times the sum of a number and 11. If they belong together, we're going to put them in parentheses. The sum of a number and 11. X plus 11. Now, if you don't put parentheses around those, you're not going to have that those are one item. Remember, anything in parentheses is a base. It's one thing. If you did this, 7 times the sum of a number and 11, x plus 11, you wouldn't be bringing those two things together. So you need those parentheses, and you won't see this symbol anymore. So 7 times x plus 11. The next one. The product of 8 and the sum of a number cubed and 6. The product of 8 and the sum. That should give you a big hint that these things belong together. The product of 8, so let's let x equal our number. The product of 8 and the sum of a number and cubed and 6. Those parentheses are very, very important to say. I'm doing it to both of these parts, that this is one thing. Now, we don't always get just a verbal expression. We might get a scenario. So we're going to write a verbal expression for the given scenarios. Okay? So Jacob's parents give him 75 cents for each basket he scores. How much will he make in a game? Okay? Well, let's let x equal each basket. And we can't just say let x equal a number, because here it doesn't. It actually equals each basket. It says for everyone, he's going to get 75 cents. So it's going to be 0.75 x's of each one. Now here we're going to talk about 3 different things. Each touchdown is 6 points, each extra point is 1 point, and each field goal is 3 points. All right, let's see. So we're going to have 3 different variables. Let's let t equal touchdowns. Let's let e equal extra points. Let's let f equal field goals. Now when we add these together, that's what's going to give us the score of the game. So we don't know how many touchdowns, but we know they're worth 6 points each, so 6 per touchdown, 6 of the touchdowns, plus 1e, or just e, so we know, and that's for each extra point, we're going to get 1, and for each field goal, we're going to get f. So that's going to give us our total score for the game. Last one. Whoop, lost it for a second. Okay. Each monthly phone bill is $30 plus $7 for a megabyte of data and 35 cents per text. Well, the $30 isn't going to change. There's no variable there. It's $30. That's not going to change. But the megabytes are. So let's let m equal our megabytes. Let's let t equal our texts. So no matter what, it's going to be $30. So 30 plus $7 per m plus 35 cents per t. And then we can substitute in. If I had 7 minutes and 8 texts, I would just substitute those in and find the actual amounts. Make sure that you have all of these examples in your notes for tomorrow, and I will be checking them, so make sure that you have them. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. You guys did a great job in class today.